Subscribe and like for the best channel on YouTube.
What's your name?
Chanel,
Okay, and how old are you?
25.
Single or in a relationship?
Very much single.
Alright, well, why is that?
The dating pool in Toronto in general is actually very trash, with no standards.
What do you think of dating apps?
Well, I used to be a fan of them, but now I'm not a fan because I just feel like, everyone's there for one thing and that's it.
Why is modern dating so hard for women in 2024?
I feel like modern dating is very hard for women because I feel like we have higher standards and men just fail to meet our requirements and that's just about it.
Do you have... No.
So I don't know, I have my own requirements, He has to be 6'4", tall, specifically West African, 6'4", tall.
Oh, if a guy came up to you and he's 6'2", it's a no for you?
No, it's doable. Like my range is 6'1" to 6'4".
So if a guy came up and he was 5'9", really good guy, everything meets all your traits and everything else, but he's 5'9".
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Just because of his height.
Yeah.
He has money, status, he's a provider, protector, but because he's 5'9", he's a no.
Yeah.
Do you
Like physical appearance matters a lot. So yeah.
Well, he's physically attractive, he's just short. Jesus. Okay. Who's the prize in a relationship?
Who's the party?
Who's the prize?
Obviously the woman.
Obviously the woman. Why is that?
Because we bring so much to the table. Like we cater to a man. We're supposed to be taken care of. We take care of the family, everything. We're the whole package.
Do you think men are becoming sassy now in this generation?
Oh, for sure. Like they want us to bring them flowers. They want us to pick them up. They want us to plan their day. Like I don't get it.
What are 3 requirements your future husband must have?
He has to be a provider. He has to be a man of God, and he has to be a protector.
And when you mean provider, elaborate more.
What I mean by provider is that he's working, he has something established going on for himself, and he just knows what he's doing and where he's going in life.
As you're living together and rent is due, how are you going to split that?
He can cover it.
He covers 100%? 100%.
100%.
And you cover...
Nothing.
What about the internet, the gas, the water?
Okay, so if my man is covering the rent, I'll take part of the gas and the water and, utilities and Wi-Fi.
How much of the gas will you take and the water and other things? Like 100 a month, 200?
Something manageable.
Something manageable?
Yeah, for sure.
So what if he's only making 50,000 a month? 50,000 a year, and he's struggling to pay 50, and he's struggling to pay the full rent. Would you help him? Would you just...
For sure, like if we're married, I will step in for sure.
Step in? And how, when you mean step in, like what amount are you looking?
Like if he can't cover it for that month, I'll fill in.
So what month you fill in? What another month?
He has to get his shit together. For sure. Step up. Step up.
What is the worst date you have been on?
The worst date I've been on was like probably 2 years ago, and I went out with this guy, and when the waiter came and she said, oh, who's paying the bill, right? The man just stared at me for 5 minutes, like it was the most embarrassing thing ever, and he's like, nah, I got it. But it was so embarrassing because while you staring at me as a provider, just take the bill, and I shouldn't even see the number, So yeah.
Man to pay for your hair and nails?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it would be appreciated, but it's not a must.
Makes you put a man in the friend zone.
If he's under 6 feet, he's not a man of God, and he has no standards for himself. Like he has no ambition, no goals. Yeah, friend zone for sure.
What's more, men or women? And before you answer, physically and emotional cheating.
Okay, so women cheat emotionally, and then men cheat physically. But in general, I would say men cheat more. Actually, men cheat more. But women do it emotionally, and men do it physically.
Emotionally, can you give us an example?
So, for example, if the man is not like, it's one thing to be present, but to actually listen and be there for her, that's when she's like, okay, he's not giving me attention, I'm going to go somewhere else to get that attention emotionally. Like, be there for me, support me, and everything. But physically, a man would cheat because he sees, like, someone with a BBL, big ass, everything.
Okay, all right, that's everything.